Our beloved 8% Hard AF Seltzer is now live in Florida, Georgia, Alabama, Texas, Ohio, Montana, Idaho, Oregon, Michigan, Pennsylvania, Illinois. Go to hardafseltzer.com today, click on the store locator, and enter your city or zip to find the closest location nearest you.
We are gold for energy. Send it. Incoming. Put the money in the bag, man.
As I said, your paycheck is your thank you.
What's going on back there? This is awesome! Welcome to Earth! No. Who's flying the plane? Get cockpit. Go. God.
Black Rifle Energy, dropping near you.
Welcome to Drinkin Bros, presented by OmahaSteaks.com. Yeah, welcome to the Monday Morning Recap, everybody. Brought to you by MyBookie.com. Promo code Drinkin Bros doubles that first deposit all the way up to $1,000. Get off the couch and get into the action today with MyBookie.com. Not enough money. You could win on MyBookie to pay for the UFC, though. My God, $7.7 billion deal has just been announced with Paramount. This one, I was wrong on. I said it was going to Netflix, but the Paramount deal just closed last week with their sale to Skydance. They had to make a big splash, and they outbid them by, it looks like, $100,000 a year, so what, $700K? And that was the tipping point, I guess, for Netflix, which is hilarious. Or that's how greedy Dana White is, I guess. You know?
I think makes a lot more sense that there were perks involved that were more attractive to Dana, or the fact that he just wanted to be aligned with Paramount, which is aligning itself with pretty much everything post-woke. That makes a lot of sense to me.
It depends, because it's still CBS. So here's the way this deal shakes
Paramount
out.
owns CBS.
It's also
They do.
Endeavor that did the deal. I mean, Dana's the president of the UFC, obviously, but Endeavor's, pulling the strings. Dana's not really.
He's on the board.
Yeah, but he's not making the final call.
He's the face of the UFC. I think he is. Those dicks over there, it's Ari Emanuel, who knows nothing about sports, and some other fucking dude. I think this was a pure power play to save CBS. I think without this deal, CBS is gone as a network as a whole.
Well, Patrick Whitesell is the chairman of the board of Endeavor, and he's the CEO of Win Sports Group or whatever the fuck it's called. So he knows sports. The other guy doesn't know shit. And then Dana knows. I wouldn't say Dana knows sports, but he knows. He knows how to put on a show.
Yes.
Say that.
Yes.
Right?
He's the face of it. Like, he's the Vince McMahon of the UFC.
It's the three letters. It's the UFC and Dana. It's not about the fighters. It's not about
It's not. They don't care.
else.
Nope. And this saves CBS. So
does it? I mean, they have SEC football.
No, they don't.
No, they don't.
But they have the NFL. CBS is a Big Ten network now.
Correct. And
since when?
That deal
last year.
That deal with the NFL expires in 2 years. So they're out of there. I don't think they can afford it. For CBS, they're going to get all numbered events. So there will be no more pay-per-views. Those will now be free, essentially, on CBS. And then Paramount Plus will get the Fight Night events.
All the Apex cards.
Correct.
Yeah.
Of all the networks, I feel like CBS is in the best position. They have the NFL. Yeah, that deal's expiring. But even just like in traditional broadcast shit, they're the biggest. They're the highest rated regular TV shows across the board, almost entirely.
Yeah.
CBS has always been the ever since probably the mid-2000s, CBS has been, since what, 2.5 Men probably, CBS has been the primary
Right, but they don't do that anymore. All they do is game shows, CSIs, and
Do
whatever
golf,
the spin-offs. They do golf.
I mean, their #1 TV show's 17 million viewers an episode.
What is it?
Tracker.
That's Middle America, baby.
Yep.
What are they?
I can't even. I don't.
What are
even,
they
I've never
tracking?
heard that show
I
in
don't
my
know.
life.
Matlock is third with 15 million viewers an episode.
Matlock with
Kathy Bates.
Kathy Bates.
Ghost is fourth with 11 million.
Who could forget Ghost?
The only reliable, the only reliable viewer of, I guess, scripted and non-streaming television are olds
The olds, yeah.
and walk-bys, which is airports, hospitals, so
Right.
on. That's it. Nobody else fucking sits down at X o'clock and watches whatever the fuck is on.
There's so
at that
many
moment.
olds,
And
though.
CBS dominates
Yeah,
that market.
Yeah, Fox News and CBS. Yeah.
Yeah, and which means my whole point being that CBS is by far the safest.
For the next 15 years, yeah. They
Yeah.
got plenty of time to pivot, which is what they're doing right now.
Right.
And 10 or 15 years from now, they're going to be way more dominant than they even are now.
And another
because
thing
that old group is going to age, but they're still going to be there. And they're courting all of these between everything that what's his nuts from the 4-6s is doing. What the fuck's that
Taylor
guy's name?
Sheridan.
Sheridan, yeah.
Yeah.
Everything he's doing, plus the sports they're bringing over, plus the original programming they're bringing over as well. I think CBS Paramount is probably going to be. They might be the only network left.
I've got 8.26 million here for Tracker per show.
Mine was on the Hollywood Reporter, but I mean, I don't know.
Yeah.
But either way, the point is,
Well,
like,
17 would be worth it. Jesus Christ, that's back in the olden days.
8.2 is worth it these days. That's fucking twice any show on Fox
It
News.
sure
getting.
is,
and
dude.
I think I just wonder if there's a value add to going with Paramount because they have a broadcast network that Netflix does not. Because all the highest rated, you could say what you want because it's the NFL, that's fine. But all of the highest rated television programming is still on broadcast networks because it's in the NFL games.
Well, yeah, but I mean, the NFL smashes every single piece of programming. Out of the top 100 last year, highest programs, 99 of them were NFL or college
Right,
games.
and but all those all the highest rated ones were on broadcast television. I guarantee you, they do double what Netflix or Amazon.
Yeah, but if
games do.
every NFL game was on Netflix, that's where the ratings would be. So it's kind of a coincidence.
So Christmas Day,
Which makes
they
it-
broke the record. Yeah,
which makes it like
Netflix.
this is going to be a fucking dogfight to see who gets these live sports.
Live sports is it. That is the only thing saving linear television,
Especially
whatsoever.
football.
Yeah,
Like the playoff seasons of hockey, baseball, and basketball matter, but professional and college football specifically, there's going to be an absolute dogfight to secure those rights long term. They're going to be looking at 10-year, like this 7-year deal is one thing. They're going to be looking at 10 or 15-year deals, and I don't think
that's what it used to be.
I don't think they're going to take it. You would be crazy these days as the NFL or a college football conference or anything like that to take a contract that long.
Yep.
There's no fucking way without outs or without like something tied to inflation. You know what I mean?
Right.
To get a raise downstream. The difference between think about even owning the team. You could buy an NFL team right now for the cheapest one would probably be what, like $2 billion. And in 10 years, you don't have to make $1. As a matter of fact, you can lose an additional $1 billion in that time frame, and you're still going to at the minimum double your money.
Oh yeah,
Right?
Yeah.
Like there's no such thing as a 50% return over 10 years on a sum that large unless you buy a professional sports franchise, which is why as much as it sucks that a lot of the family-owned teams are going by the wayside, that's what needs to happen now. That's the economics of the game. One family in Pittsburgh should not be allowed to own a team if they can't fucking do what Kansas City has done with a family-owned team. They've managed to make it good.
Yeah.
With the Royals and, by the way, the fucking Chiefs. They've done both sides. Having a professional sports franchise in a major U.S. city that just can't figure it out is unacceptable now. You've got to sell that team to somebody who's looking at the team as an investment, not a family property.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I mean, just looking at the overall numbers here, Jesus Christ. Netflix obviously dominates here, but CBS leads with 9.1 million viewers in broadcast and streaming. NBC is at 7.2. ABC is at 6.9. Fox is at $4.3 million per show. I mean, NFL is averaging like their worst games are like 23 million. Those Monday night games or Thursday night games that are dog shit, they're tripling these. So yes, there's going to be an absolute dogfight for it. Now, ESPN also made a move to try to stay alive in this with the NFL, knowing that they're probably going to lose it in 2 years. So they signed NFL Red Zone over the weekends. So they're going to own that. And they bought the NFL Network as a whole, so they're going to own the back catalog of that.
That back catalog is very streamable, and ESPN Plus will do good with that, I think. I also think that ESPN Plus should be investing in more original content and programming, like 30 for 30 and shit like that. People like that.
Yeah.
It's very popular. And what Netflix has done with all these like little mini docs, like the F1, quarterback, running back, all the football ones they did.
Yeah.
People love that shit. They love it. Just like Hard Knocks is kind of a stupid show. There's no fucking point to that show, except for just to give you a behind-the-scenes look, and people eat it up. They love it.
I love it. I just watched the first one with the Bills last night.
It's empty calories.
Yes.
But it tastes great.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Potato
So
chip.
people fucking love that shit. That's the kind of stuff you need to do. And ESPN having Red Zone, keep in mind, Red Zone sells as a consumer product the same way that like Chive TV does, or one of those other. There's another one I can't remember, but it plays in the background in so many places that are paying a fortune. Sports bars are paying a fortune to have Red Zone playing in the background on TVs.
Because
right
it's for the consumer. It's a cheaper way to essentially watch all the games when your team is about to score.
ESPN has ruined everything though the last 5 years,
Yep.
and we expect them to not do that with Red Zone or inside the NBA.
And so
Red
a lot of people have said that as well.
Yeah,
so,
but Red Zone is a mousetrap. You can't. There's nothing to change about it. Just leave it. It just
Scott Hansen's going to be gone. They're going to throw in like Kendrick Perkins.
Yeah, the problem.
Perkins is a
people
fucking
raging over
retard.
the weekend. If you get rid of Homeboy, they're going to revolt. And is it still going to be ad free? That was the other question.
Is it subscription?
There's plenty of opportunity for interstitial ads on Red Zone that aren't going to interrupt.
They're going to do the
programming.
same thing they did with the UFC,
I
and it's
agree.
going to be like the same 3 commercials that
Yep.
play on repeat.
Yep.
You're going to get like a Taco Bell commercial that you want to blow your brains out every time you see it.
I mean, that's
Yeah.
that's any streaming sports service you have. Like for any baseball fan knows, if you're watching your team out of market,
Just give me a variety.
it
bro.
is the same 3 fucking
It's
commercials.
it is such a waste of potential. Like the fact that they don't have regional TV ads playing on there, you're losing hundreds of millions of dollars a year in ad revenue. I don't understand.
Yep, because the commercial
just
breaks
playing
have
like
to be there.
just playing the baseball Zen stuff.
Yeah.
Have you seen this?
Yeah.
Like on the intermediary ads between there. It's just like ASMR of people walking on turf or something.
Yeah.
Or dusting off the plates like baseball Zen. Like, no, you should be running an advertisement right here.
It's
My
also-
brain has been trained for my entire life. 44 years I've been on this planet. I am trained to have a 90-second to 3-minute commercial break from time to time. You know what I mean? And I either use it to go to the bathroom or I sit there and watch it. It's one of those two things. You're not interrupting anything by putting that in there just because it's streaming now.
Yeah.
You fucking dummy.
Yeah, it's going to get weird, man, over the next couple years in sports because all this shit being chopped up everywhere, it's not only hard to find, but god damn, man, it's tough to keep up with. I guess people who own Paramount Plus finally got their money's worth today, so
Yeah.
good for them.
I just signed up for it too
Did you?
Yeah.
Yeah, look at you.
because of South Park. But
Look at you, yeah. Hey.
They've dropped $9 billion between South Park and UFC in the last 3
it actually
weeks.
tells
Well,
me
that's
that
why is that deal
Yeah.
closed. So, you know,
South Park's worth half of the UFC. It's only 3 years and it's 1.5
I
billion.
know.
Yeah.
And the president
Well, they're only
of-
doing 10 episodes.
Yeah.
The president of Skydance is Larry Ellison's son from Oracle, so they have endless money to spend.
Bad dude.
I don't think they're done yet, acquiring shit and making a bigger play into sports. So I bet you Netflix execs woke up pretty nervous this morning, going, "Oh shit, we might have another suitor in the NFL here." So we'll see.
Well, they've also got Netflix has WWE right now, but that's Endeavor
10
as
years.
well.
Yep.
Well, we'll see.
10 years?
We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll find out. But either way, I was pretty shocked that it went there today to Paramount fucking Plus. Here we are. But yeah. And then ESPN, I don't know what's going to happen over there. They just fired Shannon Sharp, so at least they got out of that huge deal.
How many more years of Stephen A. Smith do they have?
Yeah.
Not sure. I don't know if you guys have heard, but McAfee's potentially thinking about leaving to start his own college game day.
Yeah, go ahead.
That's on the table. So
We'll miss you.
Well, here's the thing.
So much.
I love McAfee. I mean, they still have the ratings.
He doesn't fit there. It's a bad fit.
When Corso leaves, though, who else is entertaining though? Who else do you come out for? He's good.
I come out for Herb Street because he actually knows what he's talking
Herb
about.
Street is the best of anybody that talks about college football. He's the best. Because for all the reasons. One, deeply knowledgeable about the sport. He's very respectful of everybody in the sport as well. He's also a dude, right?
Yep.
So he'll talk a little shit, but has all that, plus he's entertaining and easy to get along with. You can put him on a show with anybody and it'll do well.
I like
so
Saban.
He's got to be the pivot point, in my opinion. Herb Street's the one guy you can't get rid of. Anybody else can go.
I actually think that host-wise, there's a shallow bench just in talent in general right now. And
Fowler's good,
pretty
too.
indispensable.
Fowler's good.
Him and Fowler
Desmond
together.
Howard doesn't mean anything to me.
No, he's okay.
I like Saban. I love McAfee.
Saban's the best part of that show.
Wait, isn't it Reese Davis?
Yeah, Reese Davis is on there. Yeah.
It's not Fowler.
Oh, it's not Fowler anymore.
No, yeah,
Sorry.
yeah.
Reese Davis is great.
They're the
too,
same
though.
person to me.
They kind of are. Yeah.
Fowler is better than Reese Davis.
Yeah, and Fowler used to host it, but I think now that he took over the play-by-play duties, he didn't want to double dip. Fowler's also awesome, but yeah, Reese Davis does a good job too. But I don't know, man. McAfee needs to be doing his own thing instead of like trying. Because right now on game day, it's basically like he's got to try to jump in and get his bits.
No,
in.
McAfee's good at holding court and throwing it to his guys.
Yes.
That's his talent, right?
Yeah.
Is being up here and just fucking, hey, what do you think? What do you think? Soliloquy. Here you go. Here you go. He's probably the best in sports at that, to be honest.
Oh, I think his show's very entertaining.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to talk shit on Pat McAfee.
No, it's just that's not the same program as he would call it.
Right.
One of them is like a panel of dudes talking about stuff. The other one is Pat McAfee talking with his buddies. That's a completely different situation.
Yeah.
Saban has, I mean, he knows more about football than anybody alive, maybe. Who knows?
Yeah.
But like, been a pretty natural fit as well.
because he's a dry,
He's
funny
got
guy.
dry
and-
humor. Yeah.
But you still need one other dude. I think you need one other, like, entertaining black athlete of some sort. And to me, Desmond Howard is boring as shit.
Yeah, but he's been there forever.
Yeah.
He's not getting fired. But I'm curious to see what happens to ESPN now as a whole. They do have the SEC. So,
ABC and Disney too.
I know.
I don't think they're in like the best spot.
Yeah, me neither. Me neither. And they've been trying to sell forever to Apple. Apple wants the theme parks. That's the one big moneymaker they have. So I'm not sure what's going to happen.
That's not just, those theme parks aren't just a moneymaker. They are a debt machine. People go into, so Disney has its own bank that will finance your trip to Disney.
Yes.
So people that make, as a household, like $70,000, $80,000, $100,000 a year or whatever, are financing $15,000 vacations to Disney with their kids and paying for them for 10 years.
Uh-huh.
So they're making that $15,000 trip ends up costing that person $30,000
By the end of it.
by
yeah.
the end of
Yeah.
it. They are printing money down
I bet
there.
they're stealing their data as well and selling the data.
Yeah.
I do like that Disney is the Disney World and to a lesser extent Disneyland are the last factory villages. You just pay with Disney bucks and go to the factory store.
Oh, yeah, dude. Yeah. But ESPN is not going to be what it used to be anymore. And, yeah, times are changing over there. Speaking of college football, the new AP Top 25 just dropped right now. Not too many surprises here, except for Penn State came in at 2 instead of Ohio State's. I'm fine with that. Are you guys fine with that?
I think
It's
that's
just-
the correct ranking.
It's just your quarterback. That's the only reason.
That's it.
Yeah.
They don't know who
So
Ohio
Penn
State's quarterback
Loaded
is.
right now.
Penn
so-
State's loaded, yeah. But
And also-
Drew Lars never had a high-performing year in big games where it matters either. But he's a lot more established than what's going on at Ohio State.
And like I know you're not concerned about it, and you probably don't need to be concerned about it, honestly. But they are also replacing both coordinators, which is another reason to have them at 3 instead of 2. Whereas Penn State is all loaded like Ohio State is loaded, but has a fair bit more continuity than Ohio State. So it makes fucking sense. Who cares? It's 3. And by the way, whoever wins week 1 is gonna be ranked number 1.
I'm calling it right now. I think Ross is going to be just, all over Patricia by week 5, week 6. I think you're going to be calling for his job.
No.
First J.
No. I've already talked to the people that I needed to talk to up there. They love Patricia. Kids love Patricia.
No one likes Patricia.
Yeah. Everybody does.
I mean, with
Everybody
the talent
does.
on Ohio State's roster and the offenses in the Big Ten, it doesn't take a genius
You're right.
to choke people to death.
To
and
stop
they have
Iowa.
the best.
Yeah.
I mean, dude, they've got Caleb Downs, Sonny Styles. It's disgusting.
Anyone's going to look really good with coaching this defense.
He's going to make the schemes too complex.
That does happen sometimes.
Yeah.
That'd be the only thing.
Not concerned about it, guys. They won the national championship last year. Clemson came in at 4.
Mm-hmm.
Georgia at 5. Notre Dame at 6.
Sure.
Oregon at 7, receiving 1 first-place vote. Alabama at 8. LSU at 9. And then to round out the top 10 is Miami.
3 top 10 matchups week 1.
Who's the other? So we got Clemson, LSU, Texas, Ohio State. Who's the other one?
Notre Dame, Miami.
Notre Dame, Miami. Okay. That makes sense. Where's it at? Miami?
Yeah,
Okay.
sure.
I wonder what
There won't
that
be Miami
spread is,
fans there,
actually.
but it'll be in play.
Miami fans show up for a week or 2.
Yeah.
So
That'll
week 1, they'll be there.
That'll be at Notre Dame Stadium. I can tell you that. That Notre Dame travels. Jesus Christ, they travel to the national championship.
Miami, they're just bandwagon fans. As long as they're good, they'll be there.
They are ranked, so it'll be a decent turnout. Yeah. That's sure. But it'll be 50.
They exist.
It'll be a 50-50 split, I feel like.
Man, they got Ole Miss all the way down at 21.
That's an underranking, I think, for sure.
Buy low.
But I was looking at this top 25 before this show, and boy, this is a wide open year. 50% of these teams are not going to be ranked.
Michigan at 14.
Michigan not going to be ranked. Oklahoma at 18 is fucking insane.
They weren't even ranked in the coaches poll.
They don't deserve to be ranked.
Yeah.
They're not. Their coach hasn't done shit. They have a quarterback who is new. I mean, they are a
People
mess.
are really high on Mateer from Washington State, and he's a dual threat, exciting guy. But yeah, he's unproven.
I think Boise State at 25 is preposterous.
They'll be gone.
Same quarterback. A lot of the offensive line is back.
The most efficient running back we've seen in college football in 20 years is gone. They're going to get butt fucked this season.
They're not going to win the Mountain
They'll win
West.
10 games
Boise State.
probably.
Oh, yeah, they're at 25.
They're just a machine. They'll win 9 to 10 games.
There's no world where Boise State holds Oregon to a 3-point loss this season.
No, I agree.
There's no chance, literally
don't have to do
0%
that,
chance of
though.
that happening.
Yeah, they're still. I mean, look, they're going to be good. They're good. They're a competent program.
The reason
every
they
year.
made it into the playoff last year is because of that first close game.
Yep.
Without that against Oregon, they're ranked maybe 22nd.
They had the 2 ranked wins against UNLV as well.
Well, hold on. One G5 team needs to make it. There's a G5 auto bid. So who else would have replaced them? I guess.
That's a good question. I would have to look at the G5 schools.
Boise's
from
like the
last
brand
year.
name.
In
I
fact,
don't
the
even-
next closest one was
I don't
UNLV.
even care who that is. They're getting smoked.
Yeah, I really think that's a rule that should not exist.
Tulane's coming, baby.
Agree. No,
Tulane's coming.
No, these teams just get fucking ass pounded, just like I said last year. I don't agree with it. Just get these fucking guys out of there.
No, I like it. I like
and
the
it'll
G5
change.
bid.
It'll change next year. Mark my words. The Big Ten and SEC will get their way. They'll knock out half these teams, and they'll suck up 10 of the 16, and then they'll bump it up to 20 or some bullshit. But yeah, it's fun for the first game for them.
Boise State's got to play at Notre Dame this year.
L.
They're going to lose so bad in that game that they will get bounced out of the rankings and never make it.
I think they
Notre
could
Dame
beat Notre
plays to the
Dame.
competition.
Yeah, they do.
Here's the problem too with why I think Boise will remain floating in the back of the top 25 most of the year is that it's going to be so wide open. Like there's going to be so much movement in the rankings this year that they will consistently winning in the Mountain West just be able to maintain a 20s ranking in the 20s.
I don't know. Because I think the ACC is going to be really good this
The
year.
ACC's depth, we talked about this on the Blackjack Show on Friday. I think the ACC is the second best football conference this year, top to bottom.
Depth-wise.
Yeah, top to
Yeah.
bottom. They only have one killer, which is Clemson.
Clemson's top dog.
Whereas the Big Ten and the SEC have 2 to 3 each.
But then Florida State, Miami,
Louisville,
SMU.
There's going to be some serious players in the ACC this year.
Even a Georgia Tech's going to be rock solid.
Didn't we take Georgia Tech as our spicy playoff pick?
So you have them over the Big Ten, is what you're saying?
Yes.
Depth-wise.
Depth.
I mean, obviously, the Big Ten's top-heavy as hell. Like Ohio State, Penn State,
There's no
Oregon.
team.
Those are all better than everybody but Clemson.
You have 6 ranked teams.
Oh, yeah, half of them won't be ranked.
No.
Indiana? Well, Indiana might because their schedule's ass.
Yeah.
Illinois will not be ranked.
Illinois
Michigan
is a
will not be
7-win
ranked.
team.
Illinois is ranked number 12 right now.
That's
they
cool.
won't be. That's fine.
all preseason hype. They're not going to win more than 8 games.
Yep.
Okay. I mean, I'm looking at it. Illinois, Indiana, Michigan. I think Nebraska is going to be better this year.
They will.
Ohio
We're
State.
sleeping on Nebraska.
Oregon is Oregon. Penn State could win it all this year.
Oregon, Ohio State, and Penn State are unimpeachable.
I think Washington is going to be a
said that.
sleeper
I
this
said
year.
that as well.
Michigan's going to be ranked. I mean, they play.
Depends on their quarterback.
They're at Oklahoma week 2, and Oklahoma sucks. I know they're ranked 18th, but they're going to win that game. That's going to be a ranked win for them.
That's going to be a rock fight.
And they don't play anybody else. They play at Nebraska, so who knows? But I don't think that's a problem.
Wisconsin's going to be a truly awful team this year.
Yeah, they're bad. And
Purdue,
they play
Northwestern.
They play at US. Michigan goes at USC. Probably still win that game too. I think if they're competent, if their quarterback just performs at all, USC can't fucking play defense.
I just have a trouble believing Michigan will be terribly consistent this year. They just feel like they're going to win some good games. Like winning at Oklahoma, even though I don't think Oklahoma should be ranked, they're good enough that that's a good win. But I do think this is the type of Michigan team that could absolutely walk into a Lincoln Riley coached road game and fucking lose.
Yeah, maybe. And then they play.
Michigan's got a really easy schedule. I didn't see that.
I could see USC being like 6 wins this year.
Maybe, but I'm looking at Michigan's schedule. New Mexico, Oklahoma, Central Michigan, Nebraska, Wisconsin, USC, Washington, Michigan State, Purdue. Purdue is awful. Northwestern is awful.
Maryland's awful.
Maryland's awful. And Ohio State.
Michigan State could be, it's because it's on the road. That could be tough.
Michigan State's up and coming. I think Michigan State's going to surprise some people. I think they're an 8 to 9 win team this year.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if they actually win, but I think that's going to be a closer game than it should be.
Yeah, this will be a fun college football season for sure. I think the fun comes in because there's so many unknowns at quarterback here.
This is as wide open as
talent's just spread now.
Yeah, the talent is really, really spread out. Tennessee's another one that's ranked that will not finish the season ranked. It's hard to say with someone.
They'll be fine. They have a senior quarterback now.
Who has a name like Tennessee? Yeah, all right, fair enough on that for sure. They have a tough schedule, though.
I mean, out of the top 10 teams listed here, Ohio State's got a new quarterback, Georgia's got a new quarterback, Notre Dame's got a new quarterback, Oregon's got a new quarterback, Alabama's got a new quarterback, and Miami's got a new quarterback.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
That's crazy, man. That's crazy.
Yeah, but it's Carson Beck, for Miami.
Still not high on Miami.
I've never liked Carson Beck.
Carson Beck's great, but I think Miami's the highest ranked team in trouble of not being ranked at the end of the year.
Disagree. I think they're loaded. I think Miami's going to just come out swinging this year. Okay. I think they beat Notre Dame week 1.
Look, if they do, then I will retract.
It'd be great just because of Notre Dame fans.
Because if they beat Notre Dame week 1, it's going to take a lot.
God, it would be the best, wouldn't it? It's just to ruin their season week 1. God, it would be so hilarious. The rest of their season's easy, so they're going to make it anyways. But
they lost to Northern Illinois last year.
I know, and they still got in. And then you got absolutely fucking boat race in the championship. But
they shouldn't have been in the championship. If Carson Beck doesn't get hurt, they're not in the championship. Almost certainly. So
I know. It'll be fun though, and I'm looking forward to it. Also, with the stretched out season, teams now know what to prepare for, especially these top teams who were in the playoffs for 4 weeks in a row. About rests, how to keep your guys healthy, and everything else. I still don't know what to do with these championship games. Because why play them? What's the
for the bye? For the bye,
I would rather play though. After last year, seeing the teams get ready for the next week. I mean, everybody with a bye lost last year.
Yeah, but it was Boise, it was Arizona State.
Yeah, I think you got to kind of throw out that data. I just don't think it's a good representation of what the buys will be. Oregon is the only one. Oregon is the only one that felt like they got fucked by
hard
the bye.
Yeah. Because it was 32-0 at the end of the first quarter.
Yeah.
I mean, it was not. They looked like they had never played football before. And we had gone to the first game. Jesus Christ, man, it was a whole different story. So
you know what? Maybe Ohio State was that much better than Oregon, but that's what happens when you have to take a West Coast road trip. You have to go across the country, play in a completely different time zone, in a hostile environment in college football. Winning on the road is hard almost anywhere in college football, let alone against an inarguably competent team like Oregon. Like it, and what'd you lose by? Like one?
Yeah, because he slid half a second later, whatever it was. So
if it took all of that,
I know.
If it took all of that to get Ohio State to barely lose, maybe when they meet on a neutral field, it's a different fucking story.
I also just think conference championships matter.
Yes, they do matter. They literally do matter.
Oof.
Like I know you're spoiled as an Ohio State fan.
No.
The Big Ten every year.
It's not that, but I look at an extra game that you've got to prepare for, you got to play well for, and you're risking injury. Like I'm more concerned with the number of games played now because you're at 17 games, like an NFL
potentially.
Schedule. Yeah, and
the other thing too is a lot of those conference championship games, A, might decide a bid,
like Clemson last year had to win,
and B, will almost certainly decide a bye.
Yeah,
because a lot of times you're going to get two people. I mean, like the Big Ten championship game last year decided a bye, correct?
It did, yes. Oregon won that game, and then they got a bye, which forced Penn State to play.
And I know what happened last year is whatever, but like at the end of the day, I just don't fucking care because having to play one less game to get to a championship increases exponentially your odds of getting to that championship. Period.
Maybe.
Not maybe.
I'm worried about the injuries. That's the only thing I'm worried about the injuries. That's all.
The conference championship is like, do you want to play now or later? That's really it.
Yeah.
It's like, do we play this extra game or the extra game where we have to play, where we don't get a bye in the playoff?
Yeah.
Yeah. And you've got to start building your team deeper than before because of those injuries. And that's something new. NIL-wise,
it's hard to do with NIL.
When I'm on the phone with these guys, a lot of them are loading up on offensive and defensive linemen.
Yes.
Because that is the position where you get hurt and you are fucked.
That's also one of the reasons the SEC was so dominant for so long in the.
Well, I can tell you, speaking of Georgia, all their NIL money goes to the O and D line. That's it. They don't have any star players.
Weren't you harping all last year that your offensive line was all beat up?
Oh yeah,
didn't matter.
Yes.
Though.
Yeah. Well, luckily, because they had to change the scheme. Right. You had the 4 best wide receivers in college. That is the only reason Ohio State was able to get away with it. But that would never happen on any other team. And this offseason, NIL-wise, the first 8 moves that Ohio State made were offensive linemen, and they bought them from other teams.
You win in the trenches.
Yes.
And that's why Ohio State, for this century, has pretty much butt-fucked the Big Ten, is because they were the only team built in a way that valued the lines first.
And Georgia copied the Alabama model.
That's just not true. In the Big Ten, they're the only team that valued skill position.
No, well,
like nobody else had skill position players. Everybody in the Big Ten had these big fucking farm boys that would be on the offensive line that were just corn-fed and they would just run through you. But Ohio State could actually throw the ball.
I mean, first off, they were the only team pretty much ever, aside from like, I don't know, the Aiden Hutchinson year in Michigan and stuff like that, where their defensive line was absolutely absurd, like too deep every fucking year. The defensive line more so than the offensive line is where the depth comes in because you rotate out the defensive linemen way fucking more than you rotate out your offensive linemen.
Certainly. But offensive line, Wisconsin, Nebraska, Iowa, Ohio State won because they valued skill position.
Well, this year. But in the past, it was different. And like I'll put it this way. So we just went through the draft for 12U here. No lie. It was all O-line and D-line at 12 years old, which is unbelievably shocking to me. I thought it would have been quarterback. It wasn't. It was O-line and D-line at 12 years old, and it's fucking crazy. They actually have a camp here in the state of Texas called the Big Bodies Camp because that is all they're looking for, man. And
so it's reverse fat camp?
Yeah. And by the way, one of the speeches, and I hope I'm not speaking out of school here, that one of the coaches gave was to the parents of like, hey, man, those kids who got picked on when they were younger are not going to be cool as fuck, man, because they're going to be rock stars as, high school athletes, middle school athletes, all that other shit, because that's how valuable that position is.
We're going to give them diabetes.
And it's, well, not that. I mean, they're training, they're running their ass off, man.
Look, when they die early, the eulogy will be actual literal when they say he had such a big heart.
Well, what's the first thing that happens when these guys retire? They all lose the weights.
Go look at
Derek's. I mean, shit, he'll be here next weekend.
The O linemen are worse than the D linemen.
I agree, but let's take Jeff Saturday. Jeff Saturday was another example. Like, as soon as these guys get out, they were packing on pounds to stay bigger, and then they shrunk down afterwards. So, yeah.
It's hard to keep that weight on.
Oh, yeah.
It
is. It really is. And I know that sounds weird, but it is really hard to keep the weight on. Even gaining weight for a movie was really fucking difficult, man. Because you were eating all goddamn day long, man.
Rob McElhenney, when he got fat, and he didn't even get that fat for It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, was like, it got to a point where eating wasn't even working anymore, like eating like full pizzas for lunch and dinner. He said he had to just have his assistant put a whole gallon of ice cream on the counter every day, wait till it melted completely, and then he would just basically drink the ice cream.
Yeah. I was doing pizzas for lunch. I would do milkshakes. God damn it. And towards the end, it sounds like a dream. It is not, man. It is fucking awful, dude. Because towards the end, you're just like, Jesus Christ, dude. It's weird. Anyways, we got some sponsors real quick to put this shit wagon on the air. First and foremost, our title sponsor, mybookie.com. Promo code Drinkin Bros doubles that first deposit all the way up to $1,000. Speaking of which, the lines have changed here for the national champion. These have been going back and forth, man, for the last, I'd say 2-3 weeks here, because I try to keep up with it here. One day it's Ohio State, the next day it's Texas. Back and forth. Let's see who they got this week on my bookie for the championship odds here. Ohio State has now leaped Texas once again. Penn State is right behind them, and Georgia is pretty close behind them as well. And they got Oregon at 5. That's how wide open this is. Mm-hmm. Oregon at 5, and I don't even know who their quarterback is. I know it's the transfer from UCLA.
What's Georgia?
Georgia is 6-1, 6.5 to 1.
Still too low.
I don't like their quarterback.
No, I don't care about their quarterback. They've got the most depth in the trenches of any other team. So they've got statistically speaking, the way that football seasons go, they have just as good a chance as anybody to win the title.
And they still have the best coach in college football.
But if somebody else happens to stay healthy enough, they're not better.
How many speeding tickets do they have this offseason?
Oh, God. Record.
There was at least 2.
Yeah, it was a record.
Not tickets, but like arrests.
It needs to go up if they want to win a national championship.
Interesting to note here, and I really want to point this out, because Ohio State had an excellent defense last year, best in college football. That defensive coordinator did go to Penn State, so he's over there, and he knows the playbook and everything else. That Penn State game is going to be at noon again at Ohio State. So
good news for Penn State.
Great for them. But Dan and I were there last year at that noon game. Remember how boring it was? We got a flight right afterwards. Dan and I jumped on a flight immediately after that game was over. It was a ho-hum 20-13 game. How many commercial breaks were in that goddamn thing, Dan? Remember?
It was like they brought everybody that has ever played any sport. In the history of the fucking university that was still alive. They wheelchaired them out. It's a 1978 lacrosse team. What the fuck are you talking about? Get these assholes off the field.
I know, man. And
respect lacrosse.
God, it's getting rough, man, for these noon games. So the fact that Ohio State has only got one night game here, fucking A, bro. It's just absolutely insane.
Helps on the road.
No, I don't even believe in that, man. I think
how many times has Purdue upset Ohio State at 11 a.m. or noon or whatever?
I like an early game. You get your game over with, and the rest of the day is yours.
Well, you like the results early, right? But the atmosphere of it for everyone involved, even the players, man. Goddamn, playing at night. There's nothing better than playing at night, even in high school, for Christ's sakes. And shit, it sucks. Whereas Notre Dame, if you're looking at them, they're at 11-1 right now. All night games pretty much the whole year. So
that's because they have their own TV contract.
Fucking NBC. How is that legal? How is that fucking legal? That one has always been a mystery to me.
Go independent.
Yeah. I guess so. Let's see. Michigan 25-1.
Sell.
LSU 12.5-1. You like LSU though.
LSU's my pick to win the Natty.
12.5-1. We'll be making our picks next week on the too early to predict shows, not only from the NFL but also college football. I'm still undecided on the college pick yet. Really struggling with this one, and it'll come down to the day here. I still got to do some research on some of these quarterbacks and see what they're doing because they're practicing now. Mm-hmm. So you're seeing footage slowly start to leak out, and I got to learn more about these quarterbacks.
But you know what? I mean, Texas has a new quarterback technically, but like
he played 4 games
right.
last year.
I am just 4-1. No way. So low on that.
I know
they're not winning the Natty.
You hate Texas though.
They have a whole brand new offensive line too. So their defense is going to be good. It's whether or not that O-line can protect him. He can't run. He can run.
Yeah, he can scoot.
And then Heisman Trophy winner as well. Those odds are up here. Arch is at 6.5-1. Nussmeier's a great pick. I think it's 8-1 here. Cade Klubnik is at 8-1. Mm-hmm. Jeremiah Smith has moved all the way down to 8-1. I got him at 12.5-1 after the spring game. Drew Allard at 16-1. And then Sellers at 17.5-1. Yeah, Julian Sands up here at 20-1.
Sellers is not a good bet. You're not going to win the Heisman winning 8 games. It's just not going to happen.
I'll tell you this before that show. I did sprinkle Sand because if he is the starter and he's just remotely competent with those 5 guys, he could put up 5,000 yards, man, and annihilate people. But he hasn't seen the field, so we'll see. But if you believe in your team, now is the time to do it because these odds will shrink, especially after week 1. It's exactly like Bob said. There's how many top 10 matchups?
Yeah,
week 1. Yep. So the odds will change like that.
Honestly, if you want some value, pray Notre Dame loses week 1, and then
grab them.
Yeah.
And if you're a Notre Dame fan, man, I'm looking at Jeremiah Love down there at 33-1.
I'm telling you, Jeremiah Love.
That's not bad. He's a great running back.
I think Jeremiah Love is going to be in New York.
He might be the best in the nation. So that's a shit. I'll sprinkle that as well. And with their easy schedule, he can rack up those Jenny numbers, and Notre Dame will actually put some publicity behind him to try to win him the Heisman. And that's a big deal, dude.
Yes, yeah. The press push for sure is. And then we've said before on the show, Miller Moss as well is a good dark horse candidate for Heisman.
Miller Moss, where's
Louisville.
he at here? No, not Louisville. I'm just looking at the odds.
45-1.
42-1.
42-1.
42-1 here for Miller Moss. And look, Louisville has had a Heisman Trophy winner before, so wouldn't be out of the ordinary. We'll see how well they play this year. But go to mybookie.com, enter that promo code Drinkin Bros to double that first deposit all the way up to $1,000. Shit, have the Super Bowl odds changed here real quick while we're here? Because I was watching preseason all weekend. I don't know about you guys.
Nah.
Really?
Nah, I'm not spending my time with that.
I love it, man. It helps me with fantasy. You know what I think is going to be a fun, sexy team this year? Is the Jets. And I've never said that in my entire life.
There's no reason to have ever said that.
Can't believe that.
Now.
They got a great defense and
they had a great defense the
great
last 6
skilled
years.
positions.
Brady Cook slinging it in the preseason for the Jets.
They got Justin Fields there. Fields looked pretty fucking good in that game yesterday.
I'm just not going to buy in on Fields.
I am.
It's all right. Fields will get hurt. Brady will come in as the UDFA hero.
I get the Jets as a wild card team this year.
No.
That division sucks.
The division does not suck.
It does. They get the Bills. The Bills will win the division.
Yeah.
And then
the Dolphins are going to win.
I don't think
8
the
to 9,
Dolphins
10
are going to
games.
do jack
Dolphins
shit.
will be a tough team.
Yeah.
I don't think the Dolphins are going to do jack shit this
The
year.
fucking Patriots are going to be good this year.
The Patriots are a dark horse too, man.
So how is that a bad division?
The only objectively bad team is the Jets.
I don't know what else the Patriots have, though, besides Drake May. And you got everybody's hyping up Stephon Diggs, but he's coming off an ACL, and he's also 33 years old.
Vrabel's going to have them just as a competent
Travion Henderson in that preseason, you see him run back that 100-yarder? Jesus Christ.
I don't know that the Patriots are going to make the playoffs. It's going to be a tough out every
They're going to
week.
be frisky.
Yeah.
But let's see. Who's favored in this fucking thing? Ravens still, huh?
Yeah.
Ravens will never win a Super Bowl.
The Ravens will be the best regular season AFC team.
I agree. And then they will not win the Super Bowl again. Yeah. Bills are right behind them. Eagles right behind. I mean, how are the Eagles not favored? That doesn't really make any
People
sense.
hate Jalen Hurts.
Yes.
It's
they
hard
do.
to win
I'm one of them.
back-to-back.
Hard to win back-to-back.
It is.
Tough division.
How many
too.
teams have won back-to-back in the last 30 years?
Chiefs, I think,
Chiefs, Patriots, Broncos.
and Cowboys before that.
Are we outside the back-to-back for Cowboys? Yeah, we are, because it was only
Yeah,
the
we are,
95
yeah.
ones.
Yeah.
Chiefs, Pats, Broncos.
That's
yeah.
it.
Yeah. It's
And
tough.
and who did those teams have?
Broncos had
Elway,
Elway and Davis, and a loaded defense. Like,
and a really good defense, yeah. And then obviously fucking Brady, and then Mahomes.
KC's
Like,
at 8-1. This is the highest ranked I've ever seen KC. This is the highest odds you'll ever get on KC right now.
Great
You'll
value.
never get 8-1.
Great fucking value. They rebuilt
No.
that
I
offensive line.
agree.
They're,
Yes.
They're going to
Yeah.
win. I mean, the Chiefs are going to win the Super Bowl.
That's just not true. You know who's going to win the AFC this year?
Who?
The Broncos.
No.
Give me the Broncos to win the AFC.
No. If you believe in that, that's 24-1.
Me and Derek Wolf. Just
I know.
The Broncos are going to be a problem this year.
Yes.
Like Sutton Mims, Evan Ingram.
Bo Nix is very
They
good.
got a good running back too.
They got
RJ
RJ
Harvey.
Harvey.
Yeah.
And J.K. Dobbins.
That's the,
It's if Dobbins
telling
can
you.
stay healthy, that 1-2 combo will be fucking sick.
that's
dude.
it's the best division in the NFL. Like, it's not even close. They're not even. I don't even know if there's a close second to the AFC West.
I'll tell you. Well, in the AFC West,
Not going to buy the Chargers.
Yeah, but if the Chargers are your worst team,
you should absolutely buy the Chargers.
Nah, Herbert's a bum.
Herbert might be, he might be, but they have Najee Harris, who's going to rush for 1,200. They picked up Omarion Hampton from UNC.
Yep.
That's the best, probably the best tandem running backfield in the NFL right there.
It could be.
Right? Not could be. I mean, unless somebody gets hurt. And they have Lam McConkey, Quentin Johnson, Keenan Allen, and they picked up Will Disley, and they got Ty Conklin from the Jets. So they have Will Disley, who's the best blocking tight end in football. So they're going to be running 2 tight end sets with Ty Conklin on the other side catching passes. This team is a big fucking problem because of how Harbaugh coaches and the weapons that they have on this team.
It's an 8-win team right there.
So right now,
I would say they probably win 12 games.
Well,
I don't know if 12 wins are available to anyone
No.
in the AFC
Vegas,
West.
by the way, is 9.5 for the Broncos this year.
Go over.
For my bookie.
Broncos are going to be a problem this year.
KC's obviously favored to win the division. Broncos are at 3-1 after that. Chargers 3-1, and then Vegas is 16-1.
Listen, if you sell in the Chiefs every single year, eventually you're going to get right. You're going to be right, you know. And nobody actually checks the tape.
No, we check it here. I'm looking over here.
The Raiders are fine too. They're going to win
Jets are
7
at
games.
18-1 in their division.
The Raiders are going to get chewed up because of how much talent there is in the fucking AFC this
Yeah.
year. Even they may take a step forward, but they're going to take a step forward and get punched right in their fucking face.
They're going to be better than their record indicates, almost certainly.
Man, if the Texans are healthy this year, I like the Texans too, man. If those guys can stay healthy.
Well, the Colts
It's
stink.
going to be a fucking fun year. I know, and homeboy
Jags stink.
he already dislocated his finger already,
Yeah.
Richardson.
So their backup is
Daniel Jones.
Daniel Jones.
And then
Oh,
Riley
boy.
Leonard.
The Colts
after
Oh,
that.
my God.
Colts are unwatchable.
Colts are gross.
boy.
I can't wait to watch Texans Colts. On
They did
Sunday,
get Ty
'cause that's when I get
Warren.
served.
which kinda
Jacksonville's
sucks.
got 2 games in London again.
Jacksonville sucks this year
In-
too.
in, the
Trevor
Colts-
Lawrence
Titans
needs
are
to
in
go.
that division. Oh my God, that's the easiest
Honestly,
division in football.
Titans probably finished second. Fuck it.
Why?
No. Fuck it.
Well,
Because of Cam Ward.
Yeah.
maybe.
Fuck it.
He looked good. He looked good in preseason.
I mean, Jacksonville sucks.
they suck.
And the Colts they got Tyler Warren from Penn State.
He's great, but
Well-
they don't have anybody to throw to him.
If Richardson gets hurt, they could just put Jones in and run a triple option
Yeah.
and just never throw the ball.
Yeah, why not?
I don't know what else you're going to do there.
I can bet this Texans. It's even money. I'm
Yeah.
gonna take it. I mean, that's
the Texans are
fucking great.
deep. They're deeply talented. It's just a matter of staying healthy for them.
CJ
Yeah.
Stroud bounce back here.
Yeah, they're going to win the division going away.
Probably.
Yeah, he wasn't.
It would be a big upset if they don't win that division
And
because
then-
they've got. Remember, Mixon came over last year. Chubb in the offseason now, and he's supposed to be healthy again this year.
Yeah.
So that they're going to be in competition for the best backfield. They also have Dameon Pierce, who's
Yeah,
going
that's-
to throw 300-400 yards on the board. They got skills.
Honestly, I don't know what their schedule looks like. They might be a dark horse for the 1 seed in the AFC.
Hey, they won another playoff game last year. Stroud wasn't out and about partying this summer like he was last. So, yeah, I think they'll have a good year. flipping over here
The
to
schedule's
the
pretty tough.
NFC divisions, just out of curiosity here. Detroit, favored in NFC North here in my bookie.
I'm gonna sell on the Lions.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I think the Bears are going to win that division.
Oh, everyone's hopping on my Bears bandwagon.
I am not.
I want to let it be said I was the first Bears bandwagon.
That motherfucker
That's his team now.
couldn't
Yeah,
hit one
he's a Bears
pocket.
fan now.
He couldn't hit one pocket over the weekend.
So here's what I said when you weren't on the show, Dan. If the Bears don't win 9 games, I'll paint my fingernails.
They're winning. They're going to win probably 11. I would
This
guess.
is going to force me to drink. I mean, this is fucking insane right now. The Bears? No way.
Lions are gonna regress.
Yeah.
Bears
Lions
are
gonna
good.
Oh, in Minnesota, these fucking fans, dude. If you want to know why I hate the skull and all this other bullshit, this guy in Drinkin Bros Sports posted over the weekend after the preseason Vikings game. He goes, "You said McCarthy was going to fucking suck, man. He was awesome. He threw for 30 fucking yards, just like he did in college.
5 yards.
Yes, he at 4.3 is what he averaged per pass. It's the same as what he did in college, dude. This team's gonna be dog shits. You got the Packers in that division.
He didn't have Justin Jefferson in
Some
college.
Packers.
He's going to throw for quite a few yards. McCarthy, he's. It's going to take him 2 or 3 years to get up to NFL speed, though, in my opinion. I think he'll be a solid, like, middle of the road quarterback.
I think he'll be out of the league.
I mean, look at.
No,
I know you don't
that's
like
silly.
him, but another guy who
I don't like him because he can't throw.
I know. But another guy who came out of college and was like a fine, didn't obviously have the success McCarthy had in terms of wins, but like, took Kirk Cousins a few years, and by the time he got to Minnesota with Justin Jefferson and shit like that, slinging.
Yeah. By the way, out of Falcons camp, he is slinging there right now, and people are fucking high on him.
I heard they were high on Penix.
They are.
Yeah.
They are. And I don't know why.
The Bears still
Okay.
have
good.
DJ Moore, Roma Dunze, and Luther Burden, and DeAndre Swift, and Roshan Johnson on that team.
Oh, Bears are stacked.
They have
And they got a coach now.
Yeah, but they don't have a quarterback. And
Yeah,
that
Caleb Williams
they
is
did.
the guy. He's the guy.
he walked off the field the other day. That fucking
His stats weren't
pussy.
that much worse than fucking Daniels last year.
Daniels. Jaden Daniels?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
They
Give me
weren't
Jaden
that much
Daniels
worse.
all fucking day, dude. Well, he had to throw the ball they were down by 100 every
The
game.
Bears are going to be a fun watch all year long.
Yeah, they are to see how much they fucking suck, dude. This is going to be a rough year for the Bears. They're favored to be in last, and that's exactly where I got them too.
They're making the playoffs.
in last in their division.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
They're making the playoffs.
And it's not even close. by
No,
the way.
Minnesota will almost certainly be last in that division.
But Minnesota's never like truly awful. They'll win like 7 games.
They're
still.
well run. Yeah.
They play well at home, so they don't
They get a
lose
good coach.
to the Packers at home much or to the Bears at home much.
Yeah.
So that's meaningful to you'd be able to split those.
But don't ever write skull to me for a 30-yard performance, dude. I can't fucking hear that whatsoever, dude. 30 fucking yards, dude. Jesus Christ. You got Justin Jefferson. Jesus Christ.
Well, they had Jordan Addison too, but he's suspended, and they have Hawkinson, and I don't know that he's got much left in the tank. Aaron Jones, another great year last year, but now he's 30. TBD.
Fumbled a lot last year.
Like four times.
yeah.
But they don't have their next. All these other NFL teams have at least one other running back that'll get you 400 to 600 yards. This team does not. So anything happens with Aaron Jones, this is a last place Minnesota Vikings team.
Yeah.
The NFC West is going to kind of suck ass.
Yeah, it's going to be
Let's
bad.
see. Not as bad as the NFC South. Jesus
There's
Christ.
nothing worse than that.
I know.
Well, the Buccaneers.
Are going to be Buccaneers,
wagon.
dark horse for the 1 seed in the NFC.
Dude, so I watched them over the weekend. Emeka Buka with fucking homeboy. Dude, yes.
Bucks
yes.
are going to be fun. Bucks
They-
are going to be fun.
They and in this shitty division,
Yep.
they can rack up wins and
Saints are the
potentially get
worst
that
team in
one seed.
football.
Yes. God damn it, they were awful. Rattler was their starter, by the way.
Yeah, Saints are the worst team in football.
What the
Yeah,
fuck?
They're playing for Arch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But,
Not this
yes.
year, apparently, because fucking his grandpa said
No, he's staying.
he's not going.
He's
Yeah,
the
he said-
anointed one, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, he'll go to
He's-
New Orleans. He'll go
If New Orleans has the number 1 pick, then he's going to go to the draft. And
I don't
if he has a
think
good
so.
season.
yeah.
That's where they all came from there.
They did, but we talked to Peyton, and he said, man, he believes in reps, and they don't care about money. So
They don't need it. Yeah, it's-
I think you stay. I really do. I
agree.
think Quinn Ewers should have stayed and gone to Oregon and played one more year.
Well,
Well, he didn't
Ewers is
have
gonna
the
take
option.
over.
Well, I guess he could have transferred, yeah.
Quinn
But
Ewers.
$8 million. Instead, he
Once-
got $1 million in the NFL.
Once Tua goes down, Quinn Ewers will be your starter in Miami, and he's going to start slinging it.
Maybe. They've got the best wide receivers.
They have the offense set up for a guy like him to be successful, to be fair. Which is probably why they
dunk it down to Tyreek Hill and off to the races.
Tyreek Hill came out like a week ago and said that he finally understands the Dolphins' offense.
Great.
It took him 3 years.
Yeah, not bad.
The Bucks. It would not shock me for the Buccaneers to be the number 1 seed.
I think there's a very good chance.
We're adding Ibuka. Godwin will be back like week 3 or 4.
Yep.
Godwin, fucking Evans, and Ibuka.
Fucking A.
And a guy who wants to win more than any human being I've ever seen in my life. Plus, Bucky Irving had a great year last year. He ran for like 1,100 yards.
Yeah, if he can do that again, man, they could, because you can count 6 wins just from their own fucking division.
I think they split with the Falcons, but I wouldn't surprise me if they sweep the other 2.
Yeah. Carolina's they have flashes of being okay, but it's like not against a good team.
Yeah.
They this has happened each of the last 2 seasons. They fucking suck out loud, and all of a sudden they put together like a 4 or 5 game win streak against teams that are just okay. And people are like, "Oh man, they figured it out." Like, no, they're playing teams who are either hurt or resting their fucking people.
Right.
Bryce Young's just too small.
Yeah, exactly. Next up is DrinkinBrosTickets.com. If you want tickets to any of these college, NFL games, any of that stuff, boom, DrinkinBrosTickets.com. You are good to go. I've already seen people who are buying college tickets already, and if it's not one of the big games, like a Texas, Ohio State or whatever. I mean, Miami tickets are relatively cheap for Notre Dame, so you're okay down there. But we got everything: concerts, motocross, comedy, fucking Wimbledon, you name it, we have it on there.
U.S. Open coming up.
Yeah, and then last but not least, hardafseltzer.com. We just canned the tall boys this morning, so those are coming out into markets, and God help us all. They're going to Alabama, University of Alabama, University of Auburn, and the Panhandle of Florida. First, Penn State. State of Pennsylvania will also get those tall boys of these guys. And then Illinois just got their cans for the stadium today. A lot of you asking if we're going to pop out to Illinois for a game. Yes, definitely we'll pop out. Looking at that Ohio State game, probably. That's the best on their schedule this year. And I believe it's their homecoming game in October. Over the weekend, Scheffler, I thought he was going to come back and win. Did not. I was shocked by that, dude.
Yeah. Well, Tommy also, had.
Oh, God, dude. This
has become one of my favorite stories in golf is Tommy with like a 2-stroke lead with 3 or 4 to play and how he just fumbles it every single time. It's heartbreaking almost. I like Tommy, too.
There's a look in his eyes as soon as he gets ahead where he just looks fucking like a deer in headlights, and he's just so nervous, and he's like, oh, my God, I can't believe I'm going to win, and then I'm not going to
And then
win.
Justin Rose is like the complete opposite of that. Whenever he gets in the mix, he's like, I'm going to make 4 birdies in a row.
Yeah.
Just like stuffs it every single time.
It's unbelievable.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable. But that was a fun tournament, and like I said on the show we recorded earlier, it's coming out later on in the week. Golf, this is the highest ratings in 7 years for golf. Mm-hmm. People are tuning in, and Scheffler's there every single fucking time, man. Even though he didn't win, he was still top 5 again.
He wasn't even playing well. He was like, that was like a C- game, and he was still top 5.
It's wild.
Yeah.
It's wild to see, man. How many? Is there one more left or 2 more left?
You got the BMW this week, and then the FedEx Cup.
And then it's all over after
the Tour Championship, yeah.
Okay. All right. Also, the dildo thing over the weekend, dude, continues to grow, by the way. The crypto guy, they did go in and get that crypto money and sent the guy in with the exact color dildo. My bookie was actually doing it as a prop, too, on their site as well. And whether or not that would happen. If you see it, yeah, people are going to keep doing this. But you can get hurt. We've got one somewhere.
I stuck it
it's on the fridge door. Okay, cool.
We needed a better handle.
Yeah, we sure do. Thank God for that. Let's see.
Got an actual decent main event for the UFC this weekend.
Who is it?
You got DDP versus Hamzat.
Yeah, that'll be a good one. Who do you got in that?
I think I got DDP. He's plus 175 right now, so
Okay.
some good value on the champion. I think Hamzat's going to gas himself out in the first 3 minutes of the fight. DDP survives. And, he's just too big. He's too much of a hoss.
Yeah.
Sometimes it just pays to be huge.
Huge, yeah. Like Aspinall.
Yeah.
He's fucking enormous, dude, that guy. And then some other bizarre things that happened over the weekends. 2 boxers died on the same card over in China, I believe.
Japan.
Japan, yeah.
What's the difference?
Yeah, exactly. It's
Boxing's
same
crazy.
place.
Yeah.
It is.
So it's the most dangerous sport that exists, I think.
I don't know why. I would have said UFC, but nobody ever dies in UFC.
Because of second impact syndrome. Nobody's ever died in mixed martial arts before from head injuries, ever.
I don't think so.
I
right?
mean,
No, never.
Fluffy Hernandez kicked the ever-living shit out of Roman Dolidze this weekend.
Yep.
And they should have thrown him in the towel like a million times over. Yeah, but he didn't die.
I know.
Like,
I don't think I've ever seen somebody get the shit kicked out of them that badly.
but in boxing, they can tell. It's like, why even take the head damage, throw in the towel? They do it all the time.
Oh, yeah.
So, they should do it more in boxing, clearly, because people are fucking dying.
There was a driver that died in a race, too. Strange weekends all the way around. Some injuries already to report for NFL. Running back Mattinson out for the season already for the Dolphins, so they're starting off strong.
On average, 13 boxers a year die.
Really?
From in-ring injuries, yep.
How many are tomato cans?
It's like if Cowboy towards the end of his career was in a boxing federation, he would be dead right now.
Oh, I'm just talking about like guys off the street. They pay like a hot meal so they could pad someone's record.
Yeah.
How many of those hobos?
Yeah, but
died
they
here?
threw Cowboy up against like fucking
Connor?
dudes who were out for a minute and then they were on the way back to fighting a title fight. It's like, oh, fight Cowboy.
Yeah.
Beat the shit out of him.
Connor
for a
knocked him
while.
out with his shoulder.
I know. Did anybody see CeeDee Lamb get trucked by that referee?
Yeah.
And then flag.
People are
everything else.
saying it's an omen for the Cowboy season. I
sure
think that's
is.
probably right. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
I believe that also happened was it the SEC championship game with a Georgia player?
It was, yeah.
Who got in the way of a ref and it fucked them. Like it made that game a lot closer than it. I mean, it was.
Well,
gonna be closer
they
to
were
win,
going to
but-
be in scoring position, and that backed him up 15 yards there. That fucking moron dude. It was a white kid.
Yeah, it was like a
Georgia.
fourth string like walk on dude who was just hyping up his boys, not paying attention to where he was.
Man, dude, you can't have that happen, which is crazy. MLB starting to finally head down the home stretch here. How do you guys feel?
We're getting hot, baby.
Yeah,
We're the best team in baseball.
Not
statistically, but
the Blue Jays are doing really well. They're on the come up. The Yankees, the bottom is falling out right now.
apart.
Are the
They've
Yankees going to
lost-
make the playoffs?
I don't. They're the last wild card team as of today. But
If I recall, the AL's a bit shallower in terms of wild card.
Yeah, but is Judge going to come back or no?
Yeah, I hope
Yeah,
Judge will be back sometime this week, I think. But the Rangers have been doing pretty well lately, except for this past week. They kind of slid again.
Well, it was us.
Yeah. The Royals are right there. They're a couple games out, probably too far. The Indians are really close, too. As you can see, I'm wearing an Indians T-shirt right now. I don't know if you can see it, actually. It says Crackers.
There you go.
On there. That's available on Drinkin Bros.
What's his name? If Chief Wahoo is the Indian logo, what's the white man's name?
George.
George Smith. George
Smith,
Honky.
Yeah. So Cleveland, in any other year, I would be putting money on them right now to make the playoffs. The problem is half their fucking bullpen is suspended because they're all gambling and shit.
Oh, my
Like
God.
Emmanuel Clase, who's been the best closer in baseball for like 5 years. He's suspended indefinitely right now as they investigate him gambling, which means he definitely did it.
Yeah.
Right. On the National League side,
Reds are coming, right?
by the way, the Mariners are going to make it. Cal Raleigh hit his 45th home run of the season last night. He's on pace for 61 as a catcher, which is fucking nuts.
And he was slowing down, too.
Yeah. I think the record, he hit 3 this weekend after like going a week without hitting one. I think the record for a catcher, if I'm not mistaken, is 54 by Hack Wilson, I think. Or was it Sally Perez at 48?
Oh, no,
as a
Perez.
As a full-time catcher. So
Rob
48.
doesn't acknowledge
He's going to break
Hack
that
Wilson.
before the end of August. He's going to break the all-time record for home runs in the season by a catcher before the end of August. Hack Wilson has the RBI record.
Yeah.
So Seattle's pretty much, in my opinion, a lock. Boston looks really good. Garrett Crochet, I can't believe there wasn't more of a market for him. He had one good season with the White Sox, and people were like, oh, let's see what happens. The Red Sox made a very good deal to get him. In the National League, the Cubs and Padres, in my opinion, are pretty much locks. The question is going to be, if St. Louis can get hot again, which they have a couple times this year, not sustained long enough, but they've gotten hot a couple times, and then the Reds are right there. The Mets hold the last spot right now, but the Reds are really close.
Reds
Mets are
coming.
slipping too.
I need the Reds to fulfill my preseason prediction of beating the Dodgers in the first round of the playoffs, which is what I said in goddamn March, and I want that to come true.
The Mets are 1-9 in their last 10 games.
Hey, the Braves look awful as well. What is
The Braves have
talking
Braves
about.
have given up.
Yeah.
Yes. Why?
What do you mean why? They don't
Poverty
have, They don't have a
franchise.
team.
The whole rotation's injured, basically.
Chris Sale's out for the year. The only starter from the beginning of the season who's still in the rotation right now. Actually, Strider was he in?
He started on the IL.
Yeah, he started.
Yeah.
So there's nobody.
Did you guys sell any pieces?
No.
No.
Friedman or Max Fried, but that was about it.
No, he
No,
walked
that
free
was the
agency
offseason.
in the
Well,
offseason.
free agent. He's sucked for the Yankees. So.
Oddly enough, Michael Harris II has made
hot.
an amazing comeback. He's
Really?
hitting over his last 150 or so at bats. He's hitting 310, I think.
It's not hard to do better than what he was. Though,
No, he
right?
was hitting.
But the
140.
Marlins are ahead of us right now, and that's never a great
Bad.
thing.
We did just beat the shit out of them, but who cares?
Yeah, the Braves are in a little bit of trouble for next year too, unless they decide to go spend some money because they're going to lose Marcell Ozuna. He's going to go somewhere else.
Right.
I don't know what their plan is with Profar. I guess to roll him over into next year because
Yeah.
he had a 3-year deal. That's a waste of money. That's a black hole. That's $27 million they could have just set on fire. Drake Baldwin and Sean Murphy are both extremely competent and solid, both defensively and offensively. Ozzy Albies is gone. Nacho Alvarez will take second base. We'll see if he can actually hit at the major league level because he's unproven so far. And they have no shortstop. And I think Acuna probably moves into the DH role, I hope.
Yeah.
And they go looking for two outfielders maybe somebody to get rid of Profar with. I don't know if they're going to do
Ton
that or
of
not.
holes. Just a lot of holes. And then the rotation's all beat to fuck.
And then the Phillies need to win the World Series this year, or the window closes. I think this is the year.
I do too.
You have to win this year.
I agree.
Because
I agree.
Wheeler, another prime year of his that you can't waste. Ranger Suarez is going to probably walk in the offseason. I don't think we're going to pay him the money he deserves or is going to get from Baltimore.
Right.
Then you have Christopher Sanchez. I don't know if he's ever going to pitch this well again.
This is his best year, yeah.
It's a crazy good year.
It feels like the Phillies' year. What about the Brewers? You got
Brewers are very talented.
They're interesting.
They do this a lot.
Yep.
And then they get to the postseason and
then
they
they
turn
lose.
into a pumpkin.
Yes.
People
Yes.
forget about
Yes.
this because it's Milwaukee and no one cares, which I'm not even shitting on Milwaukee. I'm from a city that's basically the same thing as Milwaukee, and it's the same thing there. But, yeah, they are probably the most cursed baseball franchise of the 21st century in terms of success in the regular season versus getting just falling apart in October.
Yeah.
In fact, I believe there was a streak for a while where, the last 5 or 6 National League World Series winners beat the Brewers
in
to
the
get
first
there.
round, yeah.
If you would have bet money on it today on my bookie, who wins the World Series?
Dodgers.
Houston.
The Philadelphia Phillies.
Okay.
I think you're going to get solid value with Houston, and they've got everything you need.
The Dodgers are going to run out Yamamoto, Ohtani, Glasnow, Snell, and Kershaw in a series.
Yeah.
Kershaw doesn't scare me.
Doesn't matter. Glasnow and Kershaw barely pitched this year. You're going to get 100% out of them in October. I don't think there's any possibility anybody else can win.
What's Glasnow coming back from, though?
I think it
Well,
was
lingering
his
shit.
back or some shit. I don't remember.
I'm not buying it for the
I don't buy the
postseason.
Dodgers. Reds take them in the first round.
No.
That's a bold
I don't
statement
even know if
right
the
there.
Reds make the playoffs.
They'll make the
They're close. I mean, the bottom is falling out for New York Mets right now.
Yeah.
The problem with the Dodgers is keeping their lineup healthy. Michael Conforto, they expected a lot out of him in the outfield this year. He's hit 150 with home runs, but 150.
Mookie might be dead.
Yeah, he is dead. He's not a real
He
guy
goes
now.
through these periods. It's
He's-
so weird.
Yeah.
Where he just loses all the energy. Was he got a blood disease or some shit?
It's
Sickle cell.
well, actually, remember, didn't he start the season 30 pounds underweight
Yeah.
from a sickness? I forget what
it was some
Yeah.
kind of stomach virus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All I asked for, though, was the Padres-Dodgers playoff series.
On
That'd
the-
be fun.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Every year it delivers.
On the
Yeah.
other side of that, Muncy has had a big comeback year this year. He's got an 880 OPS. Andy, it's Pages, but Payes or some shit
Yeah.
because he's fucking Cuban. might win Rookie of the Year. It's either going to be him or Drake Baldwin that wins Rookie of the Year.
You can just pencil in Kiki Hernandez to have like 3 big-time home runs in the postseason.
Every single year.
And then Mookie will get healthy. Edmonds a solid defender. Will Smith and Freddie Freeman are fucking locks all the time. Shohei is a lock. Teoscar Hernandez is going to hit you home runs. I don't think anybody can beat the Dodgers. If it's anybody, it'll be Houston.
So right now on my bookie, Dodgers are at 3-1. Philadelphia is at 6-1. Seattle is at 9.
Seattle's got very good depth in their fucking rotation.
And Milwaukee's at 9.5-1. Detroit's 10-1.
What are the Padres?
Houston 10-1.
Padres can't win in the playoffs.
Padres are 13, almost 14-1.
They just went all in on their bullpen.
There's so much fucking value on everyone who's 10-1 and over. The Astros are top to bottom, a fully complete team. Very underrated pitching because they don't have big name dudes. But
does Correa poison the locker room?
He is on fucking fire right now. Like, he is going nuts. That's the thing I forgot about, actually. The addition of Correa, I love that for them.
What are the Twins doing?
They don't know.
What are they ever doing?
What do they ever do?
But the Blue Jays, too, I like that rotation.
Blue Jays are 11-1.
They've got talent. They got talent. And then the Padres are talented enough. I don't believe in the Padres, but...
No. But the Astros have Christian Walker at first. Correa's on fucking fire at third base, and now they have him and Pena on the left side of the infield. Altuve is actually DHing right now, and that's because Yordan Alvarez is out, but he's going to be back sometime in the next 3 weeks. Yordan Alvarez is the most dangerous playoff hitter of our lifetime, I think, other than maybe Carlos Beltran during that 3-year period when he was getting traded around. But, yeah, their problem is depth. They've got... The bullpen depth is fine, but they have Hunter Brown and Framber Valdez, and that's as good as a 1-2 punch you're going to get in the playoffs.
I hate Valdez.
We'll see. Yeah, everybody does.
He just throws junk.
I hate fucking Ranger Suarez.
Same reason.
Real. I know. But it should be a really, really fun postseason for Major League Baseball. So I'm excited for that to get kicked off
There's a lot of parity.
This fall is going to be fucking awesome, dude. As far as sports goes, god damn, I can't wait.
Can't wait for October.
I know. We're getting close, boys. We're getting close.
Baseball also had their first female umpire ever.
Why?
I don't know. Who cares?
The first pitch, she called wrong.
She called a lot wrong, and then our buddy...
she's just following in the tradition.
Our buddy Ryan Spader actually caught Major League Baseball changing the fucking pitch track locations in real time to make her not look as bad, to make them look borderline calls instead of like way out.
Ugh.
Yeah,
God,
so that's not good.
Well, they're all going to get replaced with automation soon.
Well, I thought it was going to be this year. I don't know why it doesn't exist now.
They did it in the they did it in the minors and in spring training and in the All-Star game. It's a year or two away.
They're never going to replace the umpires entirely. They're just going to have the challenge, the immediate challenge. But this woman is probably going to be fine, I assume. It's umpiring. It's looking at something and deciding whether it's one thing or another. Anybody that has good vision can learn that skill.
We said that about driving, and look how that's worked out for us.
The problem is when she starts making routine bad calls, and dudes start wanting to get in her fucking face.
And they call her a cunt. Yeah.
You can say damn, shit, hell. You can't say the F word to umpires.
Fuck.
Directly to you can no. You can say like
fallopian.
You can say the word fucking for sure, but what you can't say is fuck you. That you're gone right there, or fuck that. Or that was, you could say that was fucking terrible. You can use it as an adjective, but you can't use it any other way. Otherwise, that's an immediate ejection. Nobody's ever called anybody a cunt. There's no way anybody's called a fucking umpire a cunt.
Not a ton of British
you can't come back from
baseball
that.
players.
Yeah.
You can't expect that guy to ever judge your strike zone well again if you call him a cunt.
Yeah. Oh, dude, if you did it, if you did something especially egregious to an umpire, you're then probably fucked by every umpire.
Yeah.
Like anything borderline.
Unless it was like fucking Buckner. Everybody would probably be like, hey, dude, he is a fucking cunt.
Yeah. Buckner and
Angel
Hernandez. Those two fucking.
We appreciate you tuning in. Go to Spotify, where all of our sports shows are video every single day over there, so you can watch it. Let's say you're leaving, heading out for a jog or going to pick up the kids. It will stop at the exact same place and then flip to audio for you, which is fucking awesome. iTunes is not picking up video anytime soon, so you don't have to worry about that. However, we we still need you to rate the show a 5-star and leave a quick review. That is literally all the advertisers care about. And don't forget to bet with us or against us on mybookie.com. Promo code Drinkin' Bros doubles that first deposit all the way up to $1,000. We'll be giving out our picks for Super Bowl and National Championship next week. On the way to early prediction shows, Derek Wolf will be joining us. For D'Anthony Hollaway, Hot Bob, Delco Dan, I'm Ross Patterson. This is the Monday Morning Recap. Good morning, everyone.